Welcome back to the Gen Z Speaks podcast. My name is Matt Gutierrez, and alongside me is Abraham Ahmed.
Ibrahim Ahmed is the right way to say it.
Oh, I've been saying it wrong these past 12 years?
Yes.
Oh.
You'll never get it right.
Huh. Unfortunately.
You don't have the tongue for it, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Can you say it?
For you.
Can you say it or no?
Ibrahim.
Nope. Can you say Ibrahim?
Ibrahim.
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 Say him.
Him.
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim.
Say it.
Ibrahim.
Good job. He has some brown blood in him after all.
I will never be saying that again.
Why?
Because, bro, to me, you're Abe.
You've never called me Abraham.
Honest Abe.
Honest Abe. I am Honest Abe. I'll take that.
Abe.
Okay, we want to continue talking about the election. Your thoughts. This is
On the Joe Rogan podcast?
on everything. We're basically 8 days away.
8 days?
8 days away from the election.
We're in the home stretch, buddy.
This is it. The state of our country.
Bro.
Takeaways this week. What happened?
I'm following Polymarkets, man. Polymarkets is saying Trump's going to take it by 20, 30 points.
That's not going to happen.
Well, how do you know, bro?
I can guarantee you. He's not winning it by 20 to 30 points.
What will you give me?
I would give you nothing because I have nothing of monetary value to offer you. But, yes.
I'll take a high five.
I won't even give you that.
Oh.
Whatever. Yeah. But, yeah, what do you think of what's been happening on the campaign trail?
Again, I think Donald Trump's been really smart by doing all these podcasts, dude, and like he's appealing to a different type of crowd with like the comedians and everything. He was on Joe's podcast for 3 hours, dude.
That's
crazy.
A lot. 3 hours is insane.
I did not think that was gonna happen. I was hoping it would happen.
Yeah.
But I thought they were gonna limit it to an hour and a half.
And he was saying he didn't pee before and he didn't pee afterwards. He just sat there the entire time.
That's what he
does,
bro.
That's crazy.
Well, he's an 80-year-old man.
Yeah. That's wild.
He should be peeing more often, right? That's
he didn't drink anything, he said. He didn't drink any liquids, no.
Oh. Joe, I mean, I didn't watch it. I listened to it, actually, but.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, dude. I think
he seemed in awe of Joe Rogan the entire time. He was like,
he was kissing Joe's ass the whole time. He was kissing
You think he was fanboying over Joe Rogan?
Bro, he literally said, I think I know you as much as your wife knows you, and I've never had a conversation with you. Did you hear that?
No. I only watched an hour 20.
Yeah. But he literally said that to Joe.
He said that?
Yes.
Really?
He says, Joe, you're not a Kamala person. I know you're not a Kamala person. I've seen lots of your stuff. Seen so much of it. You wouldn't believe how much I know you.
You're a Khabib guy.
Literally said that, bro. You wouldn't believe how much I know you. I know you just as much as your wife knows you.
He says that to a lot of people. I know you better than your own mom. In fact,
I
birthed you.
I've never heard him say that before.
He says it a lot. I know it better than anyone else. I know it better than you.
But not better than your wife knows you?
I think I've heard that.
Really? Well, I never heard that. But I thought that was hilarious. I think he knows, because on every single podcast I've seen him on, everyone says, I need to see you on Rogan. They all say that.
Yeah.
And so eventually it holds some weight on you. Like, I'm going to go on Rogan, right? I think, real quick, I think Rogan was a little nervous in the beginning. Did you notice that?
A little bit.
Nerves
you could
kicked
tell.
a little bit, dude.
He was like, I'm with the president of the United States. But he's met him before, so.
He's met him, but.
It's a different thing.
First 10 minutes, he was stumbling on his words.
Joe Rogan was?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he was having a troubled time bringing Donald back to the topic they were discussing.
Everyone has a trouble time doing
that.
No,
but Trump was just talking about Robert E. Lee, the Civil War, Lincoln bedroom, like so many different things.
That was cool though, the Lincoln bedroom thing.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It's such a big room because of Lincoln.
That's so dope, actually.
And they have the original copy of the Gettysburg Address under the bed. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a small bed though. It's not that big.
I think what was cool, it's a pretty big bed.
Like in terms of length, yeah, but width, not so much.
No, look at full-size bed.
Yeah.
We're talking about the 1850s here though, right? So maybe at the time that was a huge bed.
Yeah, because Lincoln was 6'5", I think, 6'6".
6'6".
Yeah.
Bear. Trump said that Barron.
Barron would be 6'9".
6'9".
He's 6'9". That's wild.
He looks like an alien.
Barron Trump?
Yes.
He's a handsome dude, bro.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
6'9" is
his length is unreal.
He should have been in the league right now. Like if he was playing basketball, he could have been starting with the Lakers, Bronny James and Barron Trump.
He should work out, bro. If he works out, once he starts working out, bro.
Dude, if you're like more than 6'5", you should be a professional athlete. Like, I don't, like, what can you not do?
Yeah,
You could play volleyball. You could play basketball.
Some of these people, have you noticed these really tall people, even like 6'3", 6'4"? Obviously, it's very tall, right? But it's not like barren tall, like 6'9". They're very like awkward. Like their ligaments are too long, and so they like kind of like wobble and stuff.
6'3", I don't want to say 6'3". Maybe 6'5" plus.
Oh, I met a guy that I think was 6'3" or 6'4".
You met one
yesterday.
person. Okay.
Yes, I'm using yesterday as an example.
How tall is that guy from the high school we went to? What's his name? You know what I'm talking about, right? He's very tall. You met him yesterday, you said? No.
He's probably like 6'5".
6'5"? Okay.
He's tall, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I met this other dude. He literally like lengthy, bro. Like it's just uncomfortable for them to like even shake hands. They're like, cause I don't know, dude. 'Cause even their joints are probably longer than ours, right? And so like when they're shaking their hands, it's not like a straight. It's like they have to turn it or it's too heavy. It's crazy.
You pay a price for being that tall.
Well, it's Donald Trump's genes. What can you expect? Of course, it's gonna be good genes.
But Melania is tall too. She's 5'11".
Oh, that's really tall.
She's 5'11",
yeah,
bro.
that's really tall.
Yeah, and his
Trump
dad
also said yesterday that he equates his healthiness to his genes, his genetics. Do you know he's... Oh, thank God we brought this up, bro.
Yeah, what did he say?
I couldn't stop laughing, dude. I could not stop laughing. He said that they're talking about working out. He was like, I've never been a runner. I don't like running, but they made me do a physical exam, and I told the doctor, this is so easy for me. I could be doing this all day. Doc. He said he could run all day. That's what he's saying.
I could be Forrest Gump 24/7 anytime.
It was the funniest thing ever, dude. You gotta watch. It's towards the end. But he was like, yeah, I don't like working out, right? He's like, I don't like working out really, but I'm really good at it.
Such a Trump thing to say. Yeah.
Did
he say, I play golf, the greatest workout ever?
So Joe brought that up, golf. He was like, so you golf? Is that how you stay? He's like, I haven't been golfing much. And then Joe was like, didn't you golf like right after you got shot in the ear? And he's like, no, actually no. And he was like, are you sure? Joe's like, are you sure? I remember. He's like, I did golf with Deschambeau. You know this guy, Deschambeau?
Yeah.
The best ever. And Joe's like, yeah, wasn't that like 2 days after you got shot in the ear? And he was like, well, I don't really remember. I don't know, actually. It's like, what do you mean, dude? How don't you know?
Interesting. You know, I will say.
It's so funny, dude.
Donald Trump going on Joe Rogan for 3 hours has now completely changed the game in presidential elections.
Yeah, right?
No, I have never seen a presidential candidate be interviewed for 3 hours.
I know, that's insane.
And not in an interview format, like sit-down interview,
It's
like CNN. It's just a conversation. They talk about anything.
They talk about MMA
Whatever comes up, comes up. And I think it's the best way to get to know somebody.
Yeah, it is.
How are you when you have a conversation, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, it humanized him, too.
Yeah.
It really did.
All these podcasts have been humanizing Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And guess who needs to be humanized more? Kamala Harris. Kamala needs to go on Joe Rogan. If Kamala, she needs to go on Joe Rogan and literally just be herself. Yeah. Go on there for however long the vibe fits. Don't censor yourself. Just be you. Be Kamala. Just be Kamala. It's not that hard. Be yourself.
No, I get you, man.
She needs to do it.
These podcasters out here, dude, everyone that's had Trump on, I don't think they're not so. They all have like a super specific niche, right? But Rogan, he's kind of like a holistic person, and you're able to talk to him about. He's like a very like a grounded person, I guess, right? Everyone else, like Andrew Schultz, it's comedy style, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who else did he go
on?
Theo Vaughn, comedy, exactly.
For the most part.
It hasn't been like a real conversation. Nelk, same thing, comedy.
He's been on a couple.
What?
There's
did he go
one
on PBD?
guy. Huh? Yeah, he did.
He went to PBD.
Yeah.
But even PBD, that's business. It's not really.
By the way, guess what? Who's been proven right? Patrick Bet-David told Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have Donald Trump on. I think you're gonna have Donald Trump on.
He was pushing it, bro.
I think it's gonna happen, Joe. I think it's gonna.
He was going on so many podcasts saying it has to happen. He has to go on Joe's. He's got to go on Joe's. Yeah. Why is he obsessed with that?
He likes Trump. He wants Trump to win.
Yeah, but why is he obsessed with it going on Joe's?
Because he realizes the importance of it. He realizes how many... Dude, on YouTube alone, last time I checked, 25 million people watched it, right? Probably more.
I don't know.
On YouTube.
This is a
podcast.
I listened to it.
So more people listen to it on Spotify.
I see what you're saying.
Only 25 million. I mean, obviously, this is probably international audience as well. But
still
25
insane.
million people in 2 days is crazy.
How many did he get with Elon? 100 million or?
No.
No?
No. On YouTube, no,
Yeah,
bro.
what was it?
Less than 100.
Is it? No, really? Oh, I think it's 100,000.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. Wait. So is this his highest viewed episode?
It might be. It's on. I think it's on track to be one of his highest viewed
Insane.
podcasts.
Yesterday when I looked at it, it was like at 11 mil.
Let's
Today
actually
you're
look.
25?
Let's
Yeah,
see
check.
how many views does this have.
Oh my god.
And by the way, it was unlisted for the first 2 hours, and it still got like a million.
That's what you said.
Yeah, it was unlisted. That's what the comments were saying.
So
as well.
who sent it to these people? Because unlisted, you can view it only if you have the link.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what exactly happened. 30 million people have watched the podcast on
Insane.
YouTube.
Can you see average watch time?
No.
No?
I don't have access to his YouTube account.
Yeah, man.
It's probably like 30 minutes, maybe. I
30?
don't know if I had to estimate.
Hopefully, I mean, that's pretty terrible.
That's pretty good. 30 minutes on a podcast.
Out of 3 hours?
What's our average watch time? Do we want to
10
address?
minutes?
No.
Less?
I don't want to say what it is. We'll keep that
Less than 10?
confidential. I'm not going to say it. Maybe more, maybe less. I will keep it confidential. I need to operate as if we have a Joe Rogan style audience.
Well, bro, PBD, I don't know. He said on the Nelk Boys, bro, he was talking about, he went on there a few months ago, and he was saying that, he was like, dude, everyone has sided with Trump now. He's like, every one of Joe's guys is with Trump, so why wouldn't Joe have him on the pod? RFK,
Lex
Elon.
Fredman, I forgot. That was a proper.
Oh, yes. Lex
Yeah.
that was only an hour, though.
Because Lex is a very serious guy.
Yeah.
Donald likes people that are like just chill, like if it's very serious.
But this was the right podcast to. He also was warned. His team warned him that it was going to be anywhere from 2.5 to 4 hours for the podcast.
They told Trump.
They told Trump that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they were at hour 3 something, and then Trump was like, "How long have you been doing this?" And Joe was like, "Jamie," and he's like, 3 hours. And Trump's like, "I gotta go do a speech. We gotta wrap this up." He's like,
Yeah.
"Let's do this again. Let's do this again some other time." And he put down the
Really?
mic. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because he was late. He apologized to people in
He was
Michigan.
late. Yeah. See,
He was late by
yeah.
3 hours, I think, or something, until the rally.
You're kidding me. So
No.
he's literally at Joe's podcast.
I think that's what happened. Yeah, he was late to something. I don't know if it was exactly because of Joe Rogan, but yeah. The biggest takeaway I had, man, I
Yeah.
only watched an hour 20, so
You gotta watch the
half
whole
of
thing.
it. Yeah, I'll watch the rest
Yeah.
of it. But from what I saw, Donald again was charming. It's hard to deny that he
Yeah.
was not charming. Like he has this ability that you just, even though like he talks in very like big adjectives,
Yeah.
he just has this ability to like entertain you as he's talking about the most random things. I couldn't help but notice that. So
Yeah.
that was my biggest takeaway.
That's the way he is, bro. Like the thing, he's a weaver, right? So it seems like when he's talking, dude, about specific topics, he somehow gets to another position, but it doesn't really seem like out of place. Even on the podcast, like I know Joe kept saying, "You got to bring it home," right? But it didn't like really seem out of place. And honestly, I think it was a good thing because that's what humanized him, right? When he was getting out of place and he started talking about his interest in the Lincoln bedroom or whatever, right? And then he started talking about aliens and how he has so many people talk to him about aliens.
Yeah.
Joe's like, dude, Joe asked, he's like, "I gotta know. I really have to know before we leave." He's like, "The Kennedy files."
Yeah.
You heard about that one?
I saw his post
Saw that?
podcast. He said
Yeah.
I wanted to ask him about the JFK files, and
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
And he asked him, and Trump was basically saying, "I looked through about." He didn't want to say, so
He said some people are still alive, right? That's why he can't release it.
addresses are still there.
Yeah.
He said that's why he didn't. But they told him, they said, "Let's save this for another day." That's what they told Trump. And so he put down the files. He's okay. But he said, he was like, "As soon as I get in," he said 2 things. He said, "As soon as I get into office, I'm going through those files."
Who? Trump said that?
No, Trump said that.
Trump said that.
Yeah, and then he was like, they're also talking about electric car stuff in California, and he's like, "As soon as I get into office, I'm putting a mandate that this electric car bullshit's ending." The 2035 thing, like that you can't buy gas-powered cars or combustion engines after 2035.
What does Elon think about that? His endorser.
Right, well, it's not. It's also not right though, bro, to limit somebody from only buying a specific type of car.
Gas-powered cars.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, they talked about nuclear too, which was
Okay.
pretty good. And
Interesting.
yeah. What?
No, I'm just thinking about just generally. I think that whoever is running Trump's PR and messaging campaign is very smart.
Yeah, dude.
Have you looked at his TikTok? Trump's TikTok?
No, bro. He was talking about his TikTok too.
It's very good, bro.
He said he's probably one of the best TikTokers on there.
I'm the GOAT. I'm better than Kabi. What's his name? I basically invented TikTok.
He said, I'm very popular on TikTok. Very popular.
You know what he does? He does direct to camera. So he looks at the camera and he talks about stuff, and his team edits the clips, and they're very good. They only post once every 2-3 days. Millions of people. Millions.
Of course, bro. That's what he said. He said, I've reached billions of people by now.
Yeah. Joe Rogan did a TikTok with him, with Trump.
I saw.
He said, "Hello world."
Oh yeah, hello world.
Hello world. Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah. They're just, man, they're on it. Yeah. And that's not to say Kamala's TikTok is pretty good, too.
Is it?
They're very good at it, yes. Both, they're doing it,
Which one's more likable?
Honestly, both of them have, like...
Do you follow them?
I was looking through them last night, actually.
Who do you follow? Which one
I don't follow any of them.
You don't follow either?
No.
Who do you follow on TikTok?
Nobody.
You don't follow anybody?
Oh, Pallid Dudes and Gen Z Speaks, I think.
Oh, okay.
Just two. I think, or no, actually follow your personal account. I follow 2 or 3 people, I think.
Okay,
or my uncle, one of my uncles or something. Yeah.
I
I don't go on TikTok as much.
Yeah.
I use Instagram primarily. But, yeah. Kamala, you know what, I think 2 things that Kamala Harris messed up on as well that I didn't cover last time. One, you know Liz Cheney, right? Liz Cheney, the daughter of Vice President Dick Cheney.
Oh, yes.
She was a congresswoman,
Yeah.
very Republican. She turned against Trump. Liz Cheney and Kamala Harris did a town hall in Wisconsin titled Country Over Party. I like that title. I understand the messaging of that. But why is she campaigning with Liz Cheney? Liz Cheney, literally the person that lied to Americans about going into Iraq. Her father, a war criminal. The most unpopular vice president probably ever, Dick Cheney. Why is she campaigning with her?
Well, she's probably trying to get some Republican votes.
Yeah, she's trying to get the Republican votes. She's trying to get conservative votes that don't like Donald Trump.
Republicans like Dick Cheney.
Not as much anymore. Not
True,
anymore.
But he was super likable for a long time. Like, he's known as this really smart guy. He is known as a smart guy.
He's a smart guy, but not likable. He's very unlikable.
Really?
He's very unlikable. He shot a guy accidentally and never apologized.
I know, that's actually...
that's worse than Trump, bro. At least
Trump, he's not likable. We're laughing about it.
Yeah, we're laughing about it, but you have to be a dumbass. You have to be how rude do you have to be to shoot somebody accidentally
with a rifle?
With a rifle, and he's hunting and literally refused to apologize.
Why the guy said apologize to me?
But what would you expect if I just shot you accidentally, bro? What would you want me to say? Oh, sorry. No, it was an accident. No, it just happened. Deal with it.
Oh, he did say that. He said it just happened. He's like, it was a mistake.
I don't think he apologized for it.
No, but he said it was just a mistake. That's not an apology, obviously.
Yeah, that's the same. That's the same line he uses for Iraq. Like, it just happened. Sorry, I killed 1 million people. It just happened. I don't want to apologize for it.
That's actually crazy, dude.
1 million, bro. Come on, man. Liz Cheney is the most pro-war person in American politics. She has been. Liz Cheney. She was campaigning with Liz Cheney. I don't understand. She's also trying to get the woman vote, which she already has.
Is Dick Cheney still alive?
Yeah.
Is he? You think he's
supporting? He already endorsed Kamala Harris. He's voting for Kamala Harris. I don't think he endorsed, but he's voting for Kamala Harris.
Is he puppeteering things?
No. Dick Cheney has no power anymore. But
with Liz?
Liz has no power as well. She left Congress.
Oh, she left Congress?
Okay, yeah, she had to. She became anti-Trump. She was in a very Republican district.
Yeah.
You go anti-Trump, you can't win. Yeah.
That is very strange, huh?
Liz Cheney was...
Bro, I'm telling money, dude. It's about the money. These guys are being paid off.
No, I think Liz Cheney, she hates Trump because Trump spoke against her dad, against her. If you notice, everybody who's an anti or never Trumper, Trump is personally attacked.
Never Trumper.
They're called never Trumpers.
Okay,
they're Republicans that are conservative, but they're not voting for their party. They're voting for Democrats. Never Trump. Anybody but Trump. But they all have been, most of them have been personally attacked by them.
I don't care for Trump, dude, but I hate that, bro.
Never Trumpers.
What is wrong
Mark
with
Cuban's
these
a never
people,
Trumper.
Bro? Well, I respect Mark Cuban, but I don't like that, dude. If somebody's... I respect what Mark Cuban's doing, but if somebody's winning fair and square... Why? I don't know why you have to hate on them. It's like they're hating, bro.
But who's winning fair and square? Who's winning? He's not winning.
He won in 2016.
16,
yes.
Yeah.
And people are still hating that. Hillary Clinton still says it was her win, that she won.
Oh, that's a good point. She still says that, James Comey, if he didn't come out with that investigation, I could have won. If Jill Stein wasn't running in 2016, I could have won. Russia.
See, that's not right to me, dude.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Both parties are guilty, man, of denying the election results.
Yeah.
But Trump went off off the rails. Nobody's done with Trump. Come on, let's be honest.
Okay, yeah, true. Trump is a hypocrite, dude.
He's a hypocrite.
On the Joe Rogan podcast, he said Hillary still says that she won the election, and then about 30 minutes later, he said that he still won.
Yeah, he's like
the 2020 election.
I lost by a tiny. Oh, I didn't lose. I never lost.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I was thinking about this, bro. I'm thinking about Donald Trump and the way he is. I know we wouldn't like the type of person, bro, because he's just obsessed with himself too much. Always bragging about every single thing. I did a great job. I'm so good. My family's amazing. My kids. I get the kids part. Yeah, you should brag about your kids, but all the time he just can't stop bragging and giving him credit.
I think all these politicians are just as self-indulgent, bro.
I haven't seen Kamala compliment yet.
No. He's verbal about it though. But dude, we've talked about this before. To want to be in that position of power and try so hard spending. How many billions? 15 billion I said last time? Something crazy like this?
It's a lot of money.
A lot of money, bro, on these campaigns. You have to be somewhat self-obsessed, right? To spend millions, billions of dollars for a freaking that's insane.
Yeah. Man. I do think Trump is way too much than anybody else. You've never seen somebody brag about the size of their hands on a debate stage. He did the size of, and not just because of his hands, because of what it meant down there. Yeah. Like that's why to
he
defend
said that,
himself.
Right?
Yeah, he's like,
you know what that means down
there.
You
know that you have nothing to worry about, folks. Like we are worried about his dick size. Like that's what when I go to bed, I'm like, oh, Donald Trump, man, that guy, small penis, can't vote for him.
My hands are actually quite large.
He actually does have small hands. I was noticing that on the video I was watching it. He does have small hands
on the Joe pod.
He's very insecure. He's an incredibly insecure person.
They were talking about. He actually mentioned that he's like, everyone always says I talk about my crowd sizes, and
he does talk. About
talk about the crowd size. But I think I think this is the thing. He mentioned this because I guess Hillary didn't get as big crowd size as him at the rallies, which I mean I'm sure she got pretty big crowd sizes, right?
I don't know.
But he was saying that even though the polls are saying she was winning, the crowd sizes were saying different things. So he's like, that was my first indicator that something's off. Which was fair. If his crowd sizes are bigger, but the polls are saying that she's winning, it doesn't really make sense to me. To me, logically, it doesn't make sense.
You know what also happened in 2016, bro, was in terms of polling, there was this factor where a lot of people were reluctant to say they were Trump supporters.
Yes.
So when pollsters were to contact you, you were less likely to say.
Have you been contacted by a pollster?
I did. Actually, after we did a podcast.
Really?
Yeah, like this happened a month ago. First time ever.
Trump and Joe both said they're like, they've never met a single person that's been contacted by a pollster.
I was contacted by a phone, yeah.
Wow.
I forget the name. I asked the name of the company. I forgot, but
you answered all the
some
questions?
strategy. Yeah, I was trying to be funny with the guy, and he was not having it. He would just move on to the next question.
Yeah,
I was just like trying to have a fun time.
It's a shit job, bro.
I was like, well, that's a terrible question to ask.
You told him that?
Yeah, like he asked me like on a scale of 1 to 10. He kept saying 1 to 10, 1 to 10,
yeah.
And they asked me, who are you supporting for president?
Who'd you say?
Congress. I said,
Joe Stein?
Huh?
Well,
don't say it on the podcast.
Well, you already said it on the podcast.
Yeah. I said Jill Stein. Yeah.
And what'd he say?
Huh?
What'd he say?
I don't think he said he didn't comment.
He didn't?
Like he wasn't like, terrible choice. If you said
really?
that
would be funny.
I would like, what? Say what?
Terrible choice.
Yeah.
You'll be a Trumper. What if he was like, and that's another thing, bro. Where's the truth to these guys too? These are still humans. They have biases. See, there's too many like
No, they account for margin of error. There's obviously going to be a bias for a poll.
Yeah.
Obviously going to be a bias, right? But
especially a pollster, they're literally inputting this data.
Yeah. So that's what there's a margin of error, +5 or -5.
That's what it is for polls?
Yeah. So all of the polls are within the margin of error, which means you can't rely on them to predict something, right?
Yeah.
If something is within the margin of error, it's so close you can't really predict.
Yeah, true.
But second point.
So right now it is within that margin of
error. It is within the margin of error, so it could go either way.
So it's impossible to
according to the polls.
Yeah.
According to the polls.
But the polls aren't really indicative either, right?
Polls can go either way, bro. Because you're using a representative sample size, but is it really representative if the size is 1,000 people?
That's what they were saying. They said average sample size. I think Joe and Trump were
600 to 1,000, I think.
Oh, they said 250.
250?
They said 250 people.
The polls that I'm seeing, speaking of the polls, is 600 to 1,000. It can vary. It can change.
Okay.
But, yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I've never been contacted. And the truth is, I probably wouldn't want to answer the questions. It took you a half hour, you said?
No.
Oh, how long?
10 to 15 minutes. But that's
still
me making it harder for the polls, or me just having fun with him, like, saying nothing.
You were here?
I was in the car, like, right after it. He called me, and I was like, oh, wow.
Were you
First
happy?
time ever. I wasn't happy. I was just
You're like, I'm finally a citizen, truly now.
actually it was kind of like cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. I'm part of these polls, man.
That's actually insane, huh?
I don't know which one it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just looking at the polls, 538.com. 1,000. Emerson College poll. 2,000, 2,000
That's still
in terms of the
nothing.
sample size.
That's actually terrible.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to.
That's
you're not gonna-
garbage, actually, bro.
It's a representative size. It's not that bad.
2,000 people out of 330 million?
It's representative. No, so again, they do state by state.
Okay. So 2,000 per state? That's actually terrible, bro. Because there's large cities and then not so large cities, and typically not so large cities Republican. Large
The thing
cities
in
are-
polls, though, bro, is they're supposed to be a representative sample. So they're trying to find people.
Yeah.
It's very hard. I don't know. There's
Yeah,
a
I
lot
don't know
that
how
goes
they do
into
that.
it. There's a lot that goes into it.
How do they get your demographics?
They have access to like records and stuff. They call, so that's why they call so many people. These are the people that. It also, by the way,
Yeah.
there's different types of polls.
Okay.
There's like polls you get a call. Sometimes you have a survey, so it's very different, right? And like
yeah.
the amount of people that respond to it versus not respond, versus there's a lot of data that
What's
goes
the
into
deal
it.
with voter ID? Do they not require your ID? I feel like I've given.
They do for the most part. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like I've given my ID when I voted last term.
Yeah. Whenever I vote, I have to show my ID.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So what is the whole deal with Joe and Trump are talking about?
I honestly don't know much about it. The Republicans have always said if in order to vote you need to have ID.
I would agree. It makes sense.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Democrats are saying, well, some people don't have IDs. So what do you do for them?
They don't vote.
No, we
I
gotta.
think having identification should be that should be required.
I agree with you.
Everyone should have an ID.
Yeah.
Right. Regardless if it's a driver's license or just an ID.
Yeah.
The DMV I think messes with people too. They shouldn't charge you for your identification, dude. That should be part of our taxes that we pay.
The DMV. I don't want to pay the. It's fine. The registration fees.
How much is your registration fee?
It was a
It's
lot.
like $400.
Not. I don't think it was 400. It was
Three?
like 250. Something like that.
$250?
Every
My
year.
registration, bro, is $600.
Every
every year.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
That's a lot of money.
It's like a 13th car payment.
That's. Yeah. It's $50 a month.
Yeah,
It's $50 a month
just to drive my car,
to the DMV.
just to have a license plate
But
on
they.
the back.
Yeah.
It's pathetic, bro. They're literally trying to juice us for everything.
But
Yours $80? Well,
speaking of
good for you, bro.
how much is it for you?
$80. Like
So
$8
the
a
newer the
month.
car, the more, right?
Yes, basically. Well, no.
Why is that?
actually no?
So why is this $80?
It's based on the car's value.
Okay, so that makes sense.
It-
The newer cars have more
Yes,
value.
It
Okay.
makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. But it's like, what the fuck? Do you know how much my dad's? Oh, you're not gonna believe this, bro.
Yeah, how much?
You know my dad's registration was this year?
How much?
$1,200.
$1,200?
$1,200.
What does he drive?
The Denali, GMC Denali.
$1,200?
Is that nuts or what?
That's basically used to be a car lease. For the whole thing for
the
the
whole
whole year. Used to be
No.
maybe like 20 years ago, I think.
Oh,
You could do it like
$1,200.
$150 a month.
yeah. You
100,
could still probably do
150.
$200 a month.
Yeah.
Two
Okay,
times
close to
12,
it. That's
yeah.
crazy. That's a crazy number. But speaking of numbers, that's wild. Speaking of numbers, though, look, man, I'm
like, dude,
Yeah.
you're nuts for this. That's ridiculous. It's a truck. I mean, it's a beautiful truck, but
yeah,
god damn. Sorry, we going?
literally right now as we speak, even in Wisconsin, even in Nevada, even in Pennsylvania, even in Michigan, even meaning like
Plus or minus 5.
no, like in let's see, let's actually
Regardless,
look
it
at
is
the
plus or minus 5, right?
It's so even meaning Harris is up in Michigan by 0.5 points right now.
Okay.
0.5.
That is nothing. That's irrelevant then.
That's exactly. So you can't really rely on any of these polls. They're saying it's going to be tight. So the prediction from the polls
Yeah.
right now in the presidential election
Yeah.
is it's going to be a very close race. Nobody's going to win in a landslide. That's what they're predicting.
Okay.
That is their prediction. But I have this electoral map in front of me, and I simulated some like results. Bro, if Kamala loses Pennsylvania, it's over.
It's over.
If she loses Michigan, it's over pretty much. If she loses Wisconsin, it's kind of over. Unless she wins in Georgia and then Nevada and then
But she's
Arizona.
not going to Georgia.
It's possible they won in 2020. Biden flipped Georgia after a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's very possible.
Okay.
Georgia's basically a swing state at this point. But if Donald Trump
Yeah.
does not win in Pennsylvania, Michigan, or Wisconsin,
all
Kamala,
three.
if Kamala just keeps Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
she'll be president.
But if she loses one of them,
If she loses one of them,
it's toast.
it's over. I did the math right now.
Yeah, there's no
According to
chance
this
then.
math,
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have 283
Yeah, there's no chance that she's gonna
if
win
she loses
then.
Michigan.
All three? She can't win all three. I don't
So
think she'll win
Biden
all
did
three.
that in 2020.
He won all three? Yeah, but it was a different situation.
It was different
bro.
situation.
Yeah,
The
completely different. Yeah.
Pandemic was there.
Yeah.
Trump wasn't as popular as he
Right.
is now.
He's extremely popular now, bro.
He's not extremely popular.
Dude, everywhere.
He's
okay.
yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
respectfully, dude, to Kamala, whatever. I have not heard anybody say in person that I like Kamala Harris. I've heard
Yeah.
people emphatic about
Not
Trump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's being
It's
himself.
a different person, dude. It's
Yeah.
a different person.
If you look at the favorability rating though, right now
Yeah.
it's okay. Again, this is a poll. I don't know if this is accurate or not. According to 538.com, she has a unfavorable 47.8% and favorable 46.4%. So
Pretty much even.
it's like unfavorable is more people are unfavorable of her. If you look at the
Unfavorable,
number,
yeah.
And then if you compare that to Trump,
Pretty even though. 47. Like.
Trump is worse than her though.
Worse.
Trump is 52 unfavorable right now.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. The thing is, bro, people that already hate Trump, you're not going to change their minds. It's very rare.
I
Very
did
rare.
not like Trump at all, dude. I still don't like him.
Yeah,
but
are you voting for him?
No, I'm not voting for him.
Exactly.
I despise him though, and now I see like some stuff. You know,
because
what I
of
mean?
these podcasts, bro. I don't think he's as crazy as the media makes him
Yeah,
seem.
exactly.
I always wondered. Oh, maybe he is just like retarded. Like I honestly thought he was like
2016.
dumb. Like
Really?
a certain degree, not retarded.
Oh, no, yeah.
I thought he was
Bro,
dumb, bro.
Do you
to
remember
a certain degree.
in high school we were talking about this article, and they said that Trump speaks at like a third grader level.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you remember that, dude?
Sure.
Yeah.
He does.
He
I'm
does,
sure, but
yeah,
who
yeah.
cares?
But exactly.
Who
But at
cares?
the time, they were like making him sound like this piece of shit idiot.
Yeah, they were
right?
making him sound like an idiot.
But majority of people probably speak at a lower level than that even.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
Nobody
sad, yeah.
wants to speak in vernacular that is so
Right.
sophisticated every day and
See, this
operate like
guy,
a
except
college
this guy.
professor, except for
Nobody else knows what vernacular means.
exactly my point. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I know
saying?
what you're
Like,
saying.
I think, bro, if you had to predict though, because it's very hard to predict. Speaking of predictions, we were talking about the professor.
Alan
Lickman from
Lickman.
American University. Alan Lickman, you've probably seen him because he's predicted 9 out of the last 10 presidential elections
Yeah.
correctly. That is wild.
So, Mike, I was gonna ask:
Yeah.
Is he using Kamala as an incumbent?
No, he's not.
He's not.
He's not. So she's not incumbent because
Oh,
Joe
okay.
Biden is the incumbent, right?
I was gonna say that's the reason. No, I know he is, but
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
So he has these 13 keys that he uses to predict who's going to win the White House.
Right.
Number 1 is party mandate. Did your party have a net increase in House seats and Senate seats? Obviously, that was not the case for the Democrats, right? Then, was there no primary contest? Like, was there a primary?
Yeah, there was none.
There was none in case of Kamala. So, yeah, that's true. And then is the incumbent seeking re-election? That's the third one. Obviously, that's not true
Not
again
true,
because
yeah.
Joe Rogan. I mean, not Joe Rogan.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, the other Joe. No third party. I disagree with him
No
on
third
this
party?
because there is a third. Jill Stein is
Jill
running.
and RFK.
She is very popular. RFK doesn't count because he already endorsed Trump. But she's
Still.
well. Let's get back to
Yeah.
Jill Stein later.
Okay,
but
okay.
okay, so number 1, party mandate, no primary contest, incumbent seeking re-election, no third party. 5th one is strong short-term economy. 6th is strong long-term economy. Major policy change, no social unrest, no scandal, no foreign or military failure, major foreign or military success,
Mhm.
charismatic incumbent, uncharismatic challenger.
And he's saying Trump is uncharismatic.
So he's saying, so according to his metric,
Yeah.
if 6 out of the keys are false, then the other guy wins. So Trump wins. But right now, only 4 are false. Which one of those are false? No
Yeah.
party mandate.
Mhm.
Incumbent is not seeking election. No foreign or military failure. False, obviously, because there have been military
Yeah.
failure. Charismatic incumbent, false. He's saying Kamala is not
It's not
charismatic.
okay.
But he's saying uncharismatic challenger, true. He's saying Trump is not charismatic.
Yeah, that's. I
I
disagree.
disagree with that as well.
Yeah.
I also disagree with the no third party. Because, bro, Jill Stein is very popular in Michigan. You know why, right? Michigan has a
No,
lot
no.
of Arab voters.
Arab voters.
A lot.
Okay.
A lot of Arab voters that can literally swing the election.
Oh, you know what?
And Arab
okay,
voters are more
yeah.
likely to care about the
I have heard
Palestine
there's a lot
issue.
of Arabs there.
Yeah, Michigan is a lot, bro.
Mm.
Yeah.
Why?
They just have why does LA have Armenian people? We don't know. You just came here. It just came.
Okay.
Yeah. It just happened to me.
I've always been curious of this stuff. Why do they go to certain areas?
Okay, so let's take my example. I'm an immigrant.
Yeah.
Why did my parents?
Yeah, why?
Because my mom's brothers were here. My mom's parents were
Right,
here.
but
It's
how
my
did
family.
they get here? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Something
Obviously,
happens, right?
There's a reason these Pakistanis came to SoCal.
My family, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's Pakistanis other places too. Well, they're everywhere now, but yeah.
But there's
Why did the Pilgrims come to the 13 colonies? Because it was the closest thing to the ocean, right? The Atlantic Ocean. Why did they settle? Why did they come in Mayflower Compact? Why did they come to Virginia specifically? Because it's closest. They came to those, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. So that's probably why.
But it's not close. Pakistan's not close to California.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's because of other reasons. For my instance, it was family.
Okay.
Not because it was closer, you know.
The Pilgrims, that's not even close though.
The Pilgrims? I mean, they had to come to America, right?
They went to Africa.
But I'm saying if they were trying to come to America, man. They were trying to come to America.
Trying to go to India.
Columbus was.
Yeah.
Columbus was.
Then,
but after that, they were like, oh.
India!
What's this new place?
All
yeah.
right.
What was I saying? Okay, so do you agree with this though?
Did he come up with these metrics?
Yes, him and a
Developed
Russian, some Russian scientist. 13 keys.
I feel like there's more.
He's
right?
saying
There's
6
more.
keys need to be false.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it's false that there's no third party. He's saying there needs to be a huge third party, like Ross Perot from the 1990s.
Yeah.
Like he took away.
I don't think Jill Stein is huge.
She's not, bro.
I think majority of people don't even know who she is.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
But I think people know her enough in the swing states to matter. Hillary Clinton still blames Jill Stein as one of the reasons why she lost against Trump. So
I see what you're saying.
there has to be something
there's
there.
Some validity there then,
And I think increasingly so this year, bro, because of the Israel and Palestine issue. Arab voters care about Palestine. They don't like Israel. And
she's speaking out.
She's speaking
Against
out
Israel.
against that. She's running on an anti-war. That's her
Yeah.
only issue. She cared anti-war, anti-genocide.
Okay.
That's what she's running on. And then uncharismatic challenger. They're saying Trump is not charismatic.
But
I don't know.
majority of people say he is charismatic. Majority of people think he's a funny guy.
Majority of people, I don't think that's true, bro. Majority of people are not gonna vote for him.
You don't think they laugh when they see what he says?
They do. That's I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to see. It's hard to say numerically what's the truth. But majority of people we know in a popular vote are not going to vote for Trump. I think so. If that changes, that's huge. If Trump wins the popular vote, that is insane.
Yeah.
He did just sell out Madison Square Garden in New York.
It's insane.
It's a blue state. That's kind of wild. I mean, it's Trump.
But
he's
lost New York.
He's gonna. He thinks he wants to win New York.
Yeah, he said. You know, he said he
can
win California. You heard that, right?
That's not gonna happen.
He said that what did he say? He said if Gavin Newsom wasn't here, he could win California.
What does that have to do? Gavin Newsom's breaking the election?
And then again, he also said, me and Gavin were actually quite good friends. We had got along very, very well. And then somebody told him that he can't support me anymore.
Well, you know, Gavin Newsom's ex-wife is Donald Trump's daughter-in-law.
So weird, dude.
That's wild, right? Yeah. Kimberly
too many
Guilfoyle is
weird
married to Donald Trump Jr. Or she's engaged, I think, or
There's
something
too
like
many
that.
weird coincidences in politics, bro.
It's just think about it's an industry, right? In the entertainment industry, people date each other. In politics, that's what happens.
I guess so, yeah. But I just feel like it's more weird in politics. It's like
a workplace, bro.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say that. It's like being in a corporate work environment and you dating like one of the. It's like an odd thing. You don't want to tell people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the reason why we were talking about Alan Lickman is saying Kamala Harris is gonna win.
But tell him how many times he's won. He's gotten this right.
9 out of 10.
9
So he
times.
predicted Trump in 2016. Right. He predicted Joe Biden in 2020. He predicted Obama in 2010, 2 years before the 2012 election.
Yeah.
And he's saying he's standing by it.
Who did he not get right? Who didn't he get right?
9 out of 10? I don't know. Not in the modern era. Let's see.
George Bush?
No. Let's see.
He's an older guy. He's like 50s, 60s?
He's in the 70s.
70s?
Oh, by the way, he was complaining that his life is under danger because of Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah. He's
that
getting death threats.
That's kind of
family death threats.
Yeah, like why? Because
There's
he's saying Kamala Harris is going to win.
Bro.
There is a cult following for Donald Trump. Huh?
Yes.
Alan Lickman.
Nuts.
He's 77
years
old,
do you see the edits that they do on TikTok and Instagram for Donald Trump? Random people are making these badass edits for him. I've not seen anything cool about Kamala. Have you seen anything cool?
Yeah, I see it. People, you're right.
You see cool edits for Kamala Harris.
Yes, bro. Her TikTok is filled
I've
with it.
not seen any cool edits.
Okay, come on. Let's be honest. Your feed right now, bro, is filled with Trump.
But I do see Kamala stuff
here and
but
there.
not like insane edits.
But you know, here's the problem with the Harris campaign. The reason why we keep talking about Donald Trump is because he's reaching the platforms that we care about. We care about Joe Rogan, all right?
Yeah,
like we have our differences, but like we like Joe Rogan. I like Joe. Okay, he's a cool guy. We care about Joe. We care about Theo Vaughn. We care about.
We love you, Joe. Joey boy, we love you.
Joe, I'd love to open for you on the road any day. we like the flagrant guys, right? We like them. I don't know if you love Akash as much as I do, but
Akash thing, man.
But you know what I mean? Like, this is the problem. Kamala Harris has not done enough to reach male voters. It's just the truth. And you know what's crazy, bro? This election is I think for the first time in the modern era, it's men against women.
Men against women, yeah.
I watched the Kamala Harris rally, right, in Texas, Houston.
All women there.
Not just that. A lot of women there. The only issue she focused on? Reproductive rights. Abortion.
Kamala?
The entire time. It's a 3 to 4 hour rally.
Sorry.
The Harris campaign, they have made abortion and reproductive rights for women the top issue. They're running on it.
Yeah.
And Trump has not done that.
Right.
And I think
he's talked about it though.
He's talked about it.
It's not like
he's not running on it.
It doesn't make sense.
But they're made a smart choice. They're running on high food prices, inflation, and they're saying anti-war. We're anti-war. We don't want all these wars to happen. And again, Donald Trump says a bunch of weird stuff sometimes. Not a lot of times that he shouldn't say. But I was watching J.D. Vance on CNN today with Jake Tapper, bro.
I didn't see it.
He's saying about Liz Cheney what I just said. Why is Liz Cheney with Harris? She used to be anti-war. She's like very pro-war. And he's like, Trump was the only president. There was no wars happening. We want to have the same thing happen again. So it's interesting to see the differences in terms of messaging.
I don't know, dude. These guys, politics sucks, dude. I could not play these political games, man. Could you play these games?
You don't have to play the game. I don't think you have to play the game.
Everyone plays the game. Even Trump's playing the game, and he's not even a player.
But Trump has done something that very few politicians do.
Go from business to
Be
politics?
yourself. Be yourself.
Well,
so many politicians can't do it, bro.
but he's still playing the game.
Yeah, he plays the game so much. He
Yeah.
does. But in his own way, you know?
In his own way. What? Okay.
He's a very...
I wonder if that's smart of Kamala, huh? To play such a specific niche. It's an important topic, but it's such a specific niche.
It could work.
It could work,
because women tend to vote more than men. They do. And this is an issue that is so intact. We don't understand because we're men, bro. But a lot of women I speak to, it's very important. It's
it's important. I'm not saying it's not important.
But that's the most important topic for them. For women, this election.
Economy is more important to anybody.
See, Kamala Harris is banking on reproductive rights being the most important issue for women.
She's banking on it, but I don't know if it's.
But you
Could
disagree.
work.
Yeah,
could work because she's also talking about that she's gonna do different things than Joe for the economy. Right? She has said that.
You know what's sad, bro? You know The View, the show The View on ABC?
Yeah.
They talked about it. By the way, Joe Rogan hates The View.
That's how he opened it, bro.
Joy Behar. Behar
hates. Crazy thing to open a podcast with, right?
Yeah, bro.
Joe really wanted to say something about them.
You know, and Joe has a personal vendetta against mainstream media.
He does?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, against mainstream.
He doesn't like CNN. He doesn't like any because they hated on him during the pandemic.
But like statistically, most people are gonna watch the first 30 minutes, like you said.
Sure.
Right? First 30 minutes.
I don't know why you brought that up.
On that.
He's
first.
like, "What do you think of this? They hated you, now they love you, or they whatever he was saying.
They loved you.
They loved you, and now they hate you."
Yeah.
Joy Behar. They all Whoopi Goldberg.
And that usually happens. Well, Oprah too, right? They're talking about Oprah or something. Yeah. She used to love Trump.
Yeah. What was I saying with Kamala Harris though?
Reproductive rights.
Reproductive. I lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a really good point.
Oh,
it'll come to me eventually.
It's okay. That's what Trump does. Makes you lose your train of thought so he can take over.
Okay, yeah. So I'm saying about women, right?
Yeah.
Like Kamala Harris, his whole team has made that the highest priority. And speaking of The View, Kamala Harris was on The View. So I try to weave it in, but I just remembered. Kamala Harris was on The View. Yeah. They asked her, if you were president, would you do something different from Joe Biden? Guess what she said?
No.
There's not a thing that comes to mind.
She just said this?
She said this a week and a half or 2 weeks ago.
She said on the debate with Trump that she's not Joe Biden, that she's going to do things different.
Yes, but when they again, that's the thing, bro. Joe Rogan talked about this in his podcast with Trump.
Annoys me.
She is scared to be herself. It's okay. You can criticize Joe Biden. Joe Biden wants you to criticize him at this point. He's eating ice creams, watching you, and be like, "Just be you, Kamala. I dropped out so you could win."
That's crazy, huh?
Yes, I think she should. Yeah, I would have done stuff differently because obviously she would have, bro. She's a different person.
Yeah, she's a
There's
different
not a
human
thing
being.
that comes to mind. She said that was a huge blunder in my opinion. Huge blunder.
That's all she said.
Did
you watch it or was it a clip?
It was a clip, but I went back and
you did watch it.
She said that.
Okay.
There's not a thing that comes to mind.
That's insane.
And then on CNN, bro, they did a town hall with her, and somebody asked her about the Israel and Palestine conflict. She gave the answer for 7 minutes, completely not addressing the question.
I think I've seen this.
You gotta be able to just say stuff, man, and it's okay
Take
if you get
risks.
stuff wrong. It's okay.
Take risk.
You need to.
She doesn't take any risk. That's the problem. Yeah.
She's trying, bro, but I just think I think she's a charming person. I've seen enough footage of her in interviews. She's a very charming person.
That's not charming, bro.
No, she's charming, bro. She's charming. When she's herself, she's very charming.
Her laugh is not charming at all, dude.
Her laugh it's fine. She laughs like all my relatives laugh, bro. She reminds me of my aunt, dog. She laughs like my aunt. I'm like, yeah.
That's
I'm not saying her laugh is charming. She reminds me.
But you want to know something funny?
What?
Who you related to your family member to? Joe Biden. You said that he's like your grandpa.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily charming, though.
No, I'm not saying her laugh is charming, bro. I'm just saying Kamala Harris overall, I think, is a charming person. She is not charming for most people.
She's
because
Indian, bro. You're not supposed to like her.
I love the Indians.
Bro, you're not supposed to like her. Why are you hyping her up?
You know, do I love the fact that an Indian person's going to be president, maybe? I don't know, man. It is what it is. We're all Indian.
She wants to take your people
We're
out.
all Indian. You're Indian, basically. You're 40% Indian. Actually, you're the closest thing to Kamala Harris. You're half Indian. How does it feel to be half Indian?
I don't mind. I've never talked shit on my heritage, bro.
Neither has Kamala. I don't think so.
You have. Talk shit
on my heritage?
Yeah.
What? When have I talked shit? I may have talked shit about the country of India.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's your heritage.
Pakistan is my heritage.
Grassroots heritage right there. India.
You before 1947, have I talked shit? The Mughal Empire, one of the greatest empires ever. Yeah.
But regardless,
bro. Yeah. Kamala, please be yourself. I keep saying it. It's so easy to be herself.
She listens to you.
She has to listen, bro. You gotta be herself,
bro. What do you think her PR team's telling her? They have to be telling her to do this stuff.
What do you think Donald Trump's PR team is telling him? Nothing. What
they
do
can't tell him anything.
Exactly, because he's confident.
Yeah.
He is proud to be Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
Which he should be.
She should be
proud of herself too.
She is, bro, but she's a politician. You gotta remember, she was Attorney General of California. She was senator, then she was vice president. She went up the ladder. The political ladder.
She's VP. Crazy, huh? Yeah, it's actually insane.
What else did I want to say about
Well, Alan Lickman, he might be.
Yeah.
Did you look up?
I did. It's gonna take me some time. Yeah.
Okay.
But for the most part, bro, Alan Lickman gets it right.
You think he's gonna get it right? Honestly.
Okay. The metrics we just looked at, the 13.
You said
keys,
it doesn't make sense, right?
2 of them don't make sense because I think.
So it's 6. So then he's wrong. That's what you're saying. He's at 4. You're at 6.
Bro, it's so I was so into politics in 2016. Did I ever tell you I went to a I was at this it's a funny story. Me and Ash, kid I went to high school with, we were volunteering for some candidates, and I think our high school teacher in high school, Miguel Canales, he was the mayor of Artesia.
Yeah.
And he had an invite to a Hillary Clinton celebration party called Bad Hombres. It was called something. Bad Hombres and bad because he made fun of Mexicans and it was supposed to be celebrate. Bro, I was there in 2016 with all these these Democrats basically.
Canals was
Hispanic Democrats. I think he was there. And they're all there, right? Literally, the party was going to celebrate Hillary Clinton's win.
Yeah.
And I'm there at 8 p.m. It's quiet. No, it's very laugh. Everybody's amazing. They're doing great. They're having a grand old time. Then 9 p.m., 10 p.m., conversations slowly try to dwindle. They start looking at the TV. 11 p.m., everybody's quiet. They're looking at each other like, are you seeing what I'm seeing? What the hell is happening? And then, boom, I go back home. Donald Trump takes the stage.
Yeah.
He's like, I accept your nomination as the president-elect, that he's with Ivanka Trump and his sons are all like, what the? Donald Trump was
He
shocked.
didn't believe in himself.
He didn't.
You remember his face?
He was like, what?
He was like shifty-eyed.
Yeah, bro.
Cause it's insane. Nobody thought it was gonna happen.
Yeah. So my point was, I was super into politics. I didn't think Trump was gonna win in 2016, and it's very hard to predict what's gonna happen.
It's extremely hard to predict.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
But if I had to today, again, if I had to predict today is October 27, 2024, I would say Trump would win. If I had to really predict, Trump.
We've had what was it, a week ago now?
Yeah.
We had a pod.
I'm
said the same
I'm
thing.
still saying Trump.
Yeah.
Kamala needs to change her strategy in this last week.
Bro, it's impossible at this point. 10 days? No way. Less than 10 days. 8 days, you said, right?
Do you
November 5th.
Do you think there's still such a thing as an undecided voter?
Undecided voter?
Yeah.
At this point?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No. I have heard zero noise from her, bro.
No, but undecided in like swing states. You think there's somebody there who's like,
That's what people
Kamala Trump, Kamala Trump.
Recently. I don't think so. They're so polar opposite. You have to lean towards one or neither.
Yeah, I think there still might be.
Nah.
I think there still might be undecided
Trump
voters.
or Kamala?
They're still like, cause there still might be, bro.
Nah, bro.
There still might be.
It's either you hang with your party or you have some vendetta against the other person.
But people don't have. A lot of people don't care about the labels, bro.
A lot of people care about.
A lot of them do.
Most people care. Yes.
You think most Americans care about labels?
Oh yeah.
I would say no. I don't think most people care about really being a Democrat or Republican. I think it's like
so, bro.
I think it's like a 40% of the country, 30 to 40%.
Have you seen some of these pranksters, dude, and what they do with these like Trump signs and Kamala signs?
That's a very extreme, bro.
But they don't know who they're gonna go to. You know what I'm saying?
But these are people who go to rallies, bro. They're obsessed with the candidate. Obviously, they're gonna.
No. Like they go to people's houses. Like you never seen that they put like the picket sign on their house, and the people come out going like nuts.
But they're already obsessed with. That's my point. They're already obsessed, right? I'm talking about the people that are not obsessed with either of them.
No, but I think you're misunderstanding. So these people go to like Florida, for example, primarily going to be Republican, right? And so they go there. They go to some of these houses, random houses, and they put a Harris sign up. They don't know that these people who they are, right?
Oh, you're saying they just put up on their lawn? They put up a sign.
Put a Harris sign, even though they're assuming they're gonna be a Trump supporter. You get what I'm saying? And they freak.
Oh, interesting.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
there's
normal
people
instances of that
have like this. They're normal. Most people I think are normal people that have this relation to one of the parties. Yeah, I think that's a big part, dude. I think honestly, right now, people don't have enough hobbies in their life. I don't think they do nearly as much things that they need to do or actually enjoy doing, and so they take time, and what a lot of their time consists of is thinking about like politics, thinking about a bunch of bullshit.
Well, you know everybody's number one hobby right now, right?
I don't know.
Doom scrolling.
100%. Yeah, and a lot of this stuff comes up.
Every person.
Doom scroll. That's a good one, actually. Yeah.
It's I don't have the like a specific study or fact, but it has to be doom scrolling. Yeah. I see people of all ages, all ethnicities on their phones.
Everybody's doom scrolling.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And there's not a person that comes to mind that's like, oh, I don't go on my phone.
And everyone hears about politics when they're doom scrolling. It's going to be there. Trump or Harris is going to be there.
Right now, election season, peak time,
Yeah.
But I think this election, bro, is about men versus women. Donald Trump, if you look at it, he's banking on men. He really is. Yes. A lot of black men, by the way, are going to vote for Trump. Huge change. Huge, significant change. And same with Hispanic men. Hispanic men, What I've noticed in my personal life, bro, is women tend to like Harris.
In your personal life?
Men tend to like Trump. That's just what I've seen in my personal life. In my no, my family. Well, it's just me and my dad. My dad doesn't like Trump. He hates Trump. So
he likes Harris or no?
Yeah, he thinks she's a better choice.
Better choice.
Yeah, he's not gonna vote for her.
Okay.
But
and your sisters and mom.
They would like Harris more. Yeah, but so my mom is my mom, by the way.
Yeah.
She's saying Trump is charming. She's saying like he's charming everybody. My mom thinks Trump is gonna win.
She thinks Trump's gonna, but she's not gonna vote for Trump.
Huh?
She's not gonna vote for Trump.
No. Yeah.
She's voting for Harris.
Jill Stein.
She's voting for Jill as well.
I think my whole family is gonna vote for Jill Stein.
Oh, but your dad's gonna vote for Harris?
No, we're all gonna vote for Jill Stein. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
So you guys have like your own like echo chamber of Jill Stein.
No, nobody. My parents don't know who Jill Stein is for the most part. But they understand they understand that Harris doesn't represent their values on a very specific issue.
How do they know Jill Stein represents a value? Just because you're telling them so?
Yeah, it's because of me.
What the heck?
Yes, basically, I get to brainwash my parents.
Yeah, literally, you're brainwashing your parents. They don't know, and you're telling them.
I'm telling them all these things. Look, bro, it's a protest. Like, you're voting
Yeah.
for RFK, right? It's a protest
Yeah.
vote. I'm doing a protest vote. I don't
Yeah.
expect my candidate to win, but just because I don't expect them to win doesn't mean I don't get to vote for somebody that I believe in. You
Right.
know?
No, yeah, you should.
Yeah.
What do you share with them? Do you share any negatives about Jill?
I don't know much about Jill. I don't.
You
I
don't
do
know
know.
much
I
about
do
Jill.
know her stances on issues. I've looked into those, and I don't agree with a lot of them. I'm literally, bro.
Only Israel-Palestine thing.
That is the issue that.
That is insane.
Hold on a second. Not the only thing
dude.
that has changed my
Bro, that's insane. I hope you know that's insane.
That's not because hold on. I'm not a one issue voter. I'm not a one
That's
issue. But I'm voting.
You just told me your primary issue
right now in this election, 2024.
is Israel-Palestine.
Primary, yes. Number one. What's
Why?
most important is that. Well, why is abortion so important to some people? Because that's their personal preference. That's my personal preference.
No, of course, bro. But I'm not. But I guess my whole point in all these conversations we've had about Israel-Palestine is you shouldn't have just a one thing. There should be multiple issues.
No, there's multiple issues why I disagree with Harris and Trump as well. It's not.
But
just
no,
that.
why you agree with Jill?
I agree with Jill because of other stuff as well. So,
Okay.
for instance, I agree her policy on the environment and climate. I think it's much more bolder, right? I don't agree with every single thing she says, but I think she knows what she's. Yeah, like climate. I would agree with her.
But most reason you like her is because Israel.
The primary
That's
reason.
what I'm hearing.
Yeah, and I think I stand by that because innocent kids are getting killed, and we're funding that war. So that's my primary. And also her stance on Ukraine and Russia as well. She wants to end that war as well. She's an anti-war candidate, bro. So Trump is not anti-war. He pretends to be, but he's not. And he's playing the right cards to
get in.
To use that angle.
We didn't have any war when he was in.
He was there for 4 years. The whole world shut down for a year of it. So it's
no, less than a year.
Okay.
March to
to
November.
10 months. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, almost a year, bro. Come on. Give me a year, man.
9 months.
Okay, 9.5 months. The whole world shut down. So
Yeah.
3 years he was there.
3 years.
There are now more violent
border.
conflicts than yes, that's true.
There are more.
I'm not gonna deny the truth. Yeah,
Why? Why are there more violent conflicts right now?
a lot has changed. A lot of things.
You don't think it's Joey's
It's-
fault?
I don't think it's all Joe Biden's fault. Joe Biden's just
Bidenator?
Biden is just. It is his fault, but the Israel and Palestine is his fault. Yeah, 100%. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything.
He's sleeping, bro.
Bro, what is this?
Don't interrupt his rest.
The guy doesn't do anything.
Bro, don't interrupt his rest. He's Sleepy Joe. He's got to sleep in order to function properly.
You know, Trump. You know what they call it? Tim Waltz. Tampon. Timmy. That's not right, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
I know.
You're creating.
I don't care, actually. I really don't care.
I do care. You said you cared on the last. You said
About
you shouldn't
Tampon Tim?
personally attack people.
Yeah, I don't have any appreciation for Tim Waltz though. That's what I'm saying. I don't really care.
But just because you don't have appreciation doesn't mean you can stand up
And talk bad about people.
Yeah, like come on.
I guess.
You don't tampon Tim.
It's funny though.
It's
bro.
funny. Come on, it's funny.
It's funny. What do they call Kamala? What was the name?
They can't come up with something.
No, they
that's
did.
sticky.
He did. He came up with something.
Sleepy Kamala.
No. It was something else.
We don't remember it, so it's not sticky
true,
enough.
true,
Because
true,
he
true,
has
true,
Sleepy
true.
Joe, very sticky. Crooked
Yeah,
Hillary,
Crooked
very
Hillary.
sticky. He can't come up with something to
Tampon
Kamala.
Tim, baby.
Yeah, he can't come up with something to Kamala.
Look it up. What does Trump call Kamala?
Corrupt.
No, it's
He
something
does call her
else. He
corrupt.
does, but there's like a name he calls her. He said on the Joe podcast with Rogan.
Nickname for Kamala.
Nickname for Kamala
Laughing
Harris?
Kamala.
Laughing
Come on,
Kamala?
that's just
No, I've
good.
never heard him say this.
He has said that. Laughing Kamala. He has.
Oh
Lying
yeah,
Kamala.
he has.
Kamala.
There you go. I've heard that.
Kamala.
Kamala.
Come on, bro. Mispronouncing her name intentionally. What a original use of attacks. Wow. He's done the same for so many people.
It's funny.
Kamala.
You
is
laughed.
Like,
You literally laughed. You literally just laughed.
Kamala. Yeah, it's
It's
funny.
funny, bro.
But does it? I don't know if a president should be doing that.
No,
bro.
they should not be doing that. Of course,
That's
not.
something the mainstream media gets wrong with Trump, bro.
Yeah.
He just says a bunch of stuff like a comedian does. Like on a
Yes.
he's literally a podcaster.
Yeah, yeah.
Donald Trump talks like a podcaster.
He talks like he's a human, bro. That he's just talking to somebody.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Because a lot of this stuff, dude, on a personal level, we say a lot of the stuff that he says. People say a lot of the stuff he says.
A lot of the stuff that he says, we don't say.
No.
We don't call Mexican rapists.
No.
We don't say Islam hates
we
us.
We do say racist. Everybody, bro. I don't care who you
100%.
are. We all say racist things.
Yes.
We all if we've hooked up with a girl, we all talk about it, and we'll say not derogatory things, but specific things. Every guy does this. Girls do this. It's just he's blatantly saying it to everyone, which isn't okay. Right?
But what Trump also does bad is he does it at the expense of people. That's not right. If I'm making fun of you, like, there's a difference between bullying and teasing and, like, you know, just like making fun.
If you say Asian's a bad driver,
they are terrible drivers.
They are.
Will Russ be offended? No, because we're just.
He literally got offended. He flipped you off.
I'm Asian, dog. I'm South Asian. I can say that. My people are worse than East Asians. Have you seen a terrible driver? Have you been to Little India?
Ibrahim's a terrible driver.
Yes, I am have you been to Little India? Have you seen the parking spots? Nobody knows how to park.
That's insane. Yeah.
Asians are actually second place.
Small. Why are the parking spots so small?
Because they're stingy. We're stingy people. I might be actually
bad, bro.
I might be speaking against what I just said.
Indians, yeah.
But yeah, bro, he does it at the expense of people. It doesn't. When he was saying Mexicans are rapists, bro, he was not trying to be funny at all. He was saying most of them are rapists.
He was trying to get attention. That's what he was trying to do.
But is that, dude? So that's not right. That's a little kid saying, "Oh, what is that anecdote of a young kid saying, oh, lion is coming and lion that never comes."
What? Boy who cried wolf.
Boy who cried wolf. Sorry, yes. In my culture, they say lion. The lion.
I'm a lion among sheep.
Is Donald Trump a lion among sheep? He pretends to be. He's surrounded by sheep. That's what it is.
He's surrounded by sheep.
He's surrounded by sheep. He can't be a lion.
Yeah.
He's surrounded by sheep.
Well,
surrounded by yes, but
most people in life are sheep. Majority of people in life are sheep. Nietzsche has a thing. He calls them camels, but 90% of people. Sheep. Yes, bro. Most people are gonna take things at face value. Most people aren't going to press. Like, if there's pressure on them, they're going to fold. Most people are like that. They're going to take the easy route. 100%, dude.
You know, something that we haven't talked about, Kamala has gotten a lot of endorsements from celebrities. You think that matters?
Why do you think? Diddy, baby.
No, it's not because of Diddy.
You've heard this, though?
Yeah, sure. It's not because of Diddy, bro. It's not because of, Diddy. Oh, we have to support Kamala because we went to a Diddy party. And yes, like, that's what the instructions were from
the video
General Pete Diddy. He instructed us, and here we are.
He's extremely powerful.
We all use that baby oil.
No. Okay, he's actually
we all use those dildos and baby oil, so we must vote for Kamala.
No joke, bro. It's actually insane.
Yes, he's a powerful guy.
He's extremely powerful, bro.
You think they make a difference on the endorsements?
He made Justin Bieber do weird stuff to him.
So you think Taylor Swift has endorsed Kamala Harris because of Pete Diddy? Is
Possibly.
that why? No, it's not.
Possibly.
Come on, man.
You don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't trust any of these people, bro. I trust no celebrity.
You don't trust Beyonce?
Except Joey.
Come on.
Rogan.
You do trust Joe Rogan?
I trust Joe Rogan.
You do trust Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
You actually trust Joe Rogan?
I've probably watched thousands of hours of his podcast, dude.
Yeah. See, I think he has influence.
Yeah, he has influence. He has real influence. So does Diddy, though, amongst.
Do you think Beyonce has influence?
So check this out. Joe Rogan is like a B to C player. He's like a business to consumer player, right? We're the consumers. Diddy is a B2B guy. You get what I'm saying? He's business to business. Do you get what I'm saying?
And
he's using the businesses like the Rihannas, the Beyoncés, the Justin Biebers in order to fund what he wants with their consumers.
All I know is right now he's on suicide watch. And
who, Diddy?
I think he was on suicide watch for a hot minute.
He's not in jail right now?
He is.
He was, right?
He's not in jail?
It's his clone.
It's his clone.
Diddy's a clone, bro.
All this obsession about Diddy.
Why did J-Lo take off and Leo take off? Like a week before he got arrested. And they're still like in France right now. Leo's like in Italy.
Oh my God. Come on, bro. Stop.
You don't think you don't think it's weird shit?
J-Lo used to date Diddy, bro. They broke up.
Yeah.
You think that she's scared of Diddy? That's why she
100%.
She just got divorced. Ben just left. What are you talking about?
Why do you think Ben left her? Why do you think Ben left her?
She loves fame, and apparently Ben Affleck does not like fame at all.
Apparently. And she's also been with Diddy.
Leo is in France hanging out with the most beautiful models.
For the last 4 months?
Yes, maybe longer. That's Leonardo DiCaprio,
no chance, bro.
He's scouting.
There's weird shit going on.
He's scouting the most best looking French girl in the age demographic of 18 to 23. Okay,
Very smart,
that's
man.
why
Very
he's
smart,
in
man.
France right now. That's come on.
If you're Leo, I guess
you
that's
gave
what
two
you
of
would
the
do.
terrible examples.
No, bro. Not
That's what
terrible
Leo's
examples.
doing.
No,
Leo
no.
just endorsed Kamala, I think, 2 days ago.
Point proven. Thank you.
No, I'm not.
You get what I'm trying to say, right, Russell? There's some
It-
weird shit going on. PBD's talking about this.
PBD said it. Amen. Amen.
Joe's saying it.
Joe is not. Joe is, you know, something I appreciate about Joe.
Okay.
He's actually, bro, a very level-headed guy.
He
People
is.
often accuse him. He's a conspiratorial.
He's a level-headed guy.
The
and
conspiracies
he has said this.
that he believes in, like JFK, I honestly, yeah, sure. Like, there's something fishy there.
There is.
Aliens, probably. Come on, like
Probably.
you are an alien, basically.
You know, it makes me really excited when you compliment Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan really
Makes me so excited.
I can see it. I can see something
I have
else
a
also
heart
getting
on right
excited.
now.
Yeah, that's I can. I see the tension.
I really feel that's how we're making this guy seem like, bro. Like
He's a cool guy. I disagree with Joe Rogan on some stuff.
On what stuff?
For
Be
example,
careful.
His love of Austin over Los Angeles. Come on, it's
Yeah.
not that much better than LA, buddy.
No.
It's
He
makes
has to make it seem like it is.
him and
bro.
Tony Hinchcliffe are upset.
Yeah.
Always
Yeah.
Austin. Austin has.
Food in Austin is not as good as.
It's good.
It's not as good as LA.
It's really good.
It's not as good as LA.
It's really good.
It's not
I was
as good
there
as
last
LA,
year.
bro.
It's really good.
It's not as good as
Texas
LA,
barbecue.
bro. No,
Oh, it's
no,
good.
no.
I'm not saying it's good.
Not
LA's
as good as
better.
LA.
LA's better.
Holistically,
It's up there. It's up there.
Okay, maybe it's good.
It's up there.
New York's good. New York's good. Chicago's good. But LA has beaten everybody.
Yeah, LA is the greatest city in the world. I don't care what you say. It is the greatest city in the world. Despite all the problems we still have, as of 2024, LA remains to be one of the greatest cities in the world.
Yeah.
Period.
I do want to go to Austin again, though.
You should. You haven't
Yeah.
really visited.
Only for like a day.
Yeah.
Road trip.
I can't wait for the time we just hang out with Joe. You know, like I would like to get to know him more.
Bro, by the time we get there, he's 57 right now, right?
He's 50, almost 60.
Almost 60.
Yeah.
5 years from now, potentially earlier.
Yeah.
5 years from now, we meet Joe Rogan. He'll be like a grandpa to us, dude.
I think, bro.
He could be our mentor.
I think in the next election cycle.
I don't know if he'll want to be Russell's mentor, but
Why not, man? He'll love to be
Look at
Russell's
Quan.
mentor. I.
you think Joey will want to be your mentor? Maybe Jamie. Maybe Jamie will be your mentor.
Jamie
And you
will be
could-
your mentor. Oh, by the way,
Finally
he
get
complimented Jamie on the podcast.
did,
He
yeah.
was like, he's
He's the best. And then he
Joe
moved
was a
on
little
so quick.
dismissive, bro.
So
They've got
dismissive.
something going on.
He always
man.
is, bro. Yeah, Jamie's the best. And then he moved on to the top.
He was like, yeah, he's the best. And then he just moved on. Like, what is going
I
on?
don't know, bro. He's
Something-
usually, dude, with the people in his circle, he's usually so like they're great and this is why they're great. Have you noticed that? Whenever he talks to Tony Hinchcliffe, whenever
What's
he talks
going
about
on with Jamie and Joe? What's going on?
I
I'm
don't know,
concerned
bro.
for Jamie. Jamie seems
come-
like a nice guy, bro.
we should have Jamie on the podcast.
Yeah, we should.
we should have him on the
Jamie,
Gen Z
do you
Speaks
want to
podcast.
be our Jamie? Or
You wanna
basically,
be our Jamie?
Jamie, do you want to be our Jamie in association with the Quant? Obviously, do you? Jamie is basically.
He's a golfer.
He is a golfer. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I'll golf him up though.
Okay, let's. Any last thoughts? Because we have to leave soon. Last thoughts on what's. We're gonna keep talking about the election. We're gonna juice out of the views. We're gonna juice
the
out the views from this.
I think it's going to get good. Joe said
What's gonna get good?
it's the election.
It's gonna get good.
Yes.
In what way?
We're going to see like actual battle. We don't know what's going on right now.
Oh,
We
it's a tight race. That's
Yeah.
okay. I'm just trying to understand. What do you
Are
think
what are
is
you
gonna
trying
get?
to
I don't
What are
know,
you trying to get
man.
out here, bro?
I don't know.
What are you trying to get out here?
here? I think you want Trump to win, man. I think you want Trump to win.
No.
If you had to
I don't-
pick between
Are they
Trump or Harris, if you had to pick,
I don't want Harris.
okay,
I don't want Harris.
but you wouldn't mind Trump. Interesting.
Yeah.
No. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, they're both really bad,
They're
but
both
you just
terrible,
can't
bro.
trust. You can't trust Trump.
I don't
bro.
think you can trust her either.
you can't.
I just don't trust any of them, bro. I don't trust either of them. You gave me a retarded hypothetical right now. Out of the two, which one
And
do
I got
pick?
you. I
And
got
I don't
you.
want either. I
Uh,
don't want either.
I
want
agree. I'm right
RFK.
there with you.
And RFK folded,
RFK. Oh,
but I want him there still.
RFK.
I do. I like the guy. I like Vivek. I do like Vivek. I like Vivek.
I liked Vivek.
Why don't you? What are you so against Vivek about now? You
For
were You were like riding his dick for a cool minute.
No, all I used to say was the way Trump. I never did that. Trump.
I never did that.
All I said was the way he said Trump pronounces his name. Vivek Ramaswamy.
No, bro, you did like Vivek. Don't say you didn't, bro. We had so many conversations with Jenish on the things you liked about Vivek.
Initially, hold on a second. Initially.
Okay, I'm not saying you're actually writing him. Relax. It's okay.
Sure.
I know you're not gay. He's not gay.
He's also Indian. I'm Pakistani.
He's Muslim. Vivek's Hindu. There's major tension there.
Look, Vivek is an interesting guy. Do I love the guy? No. Would I vote for him? I don't think so. Oh. I have stuff against Vivek, bro.
Okay, what is it though? I want to know.
He was basically, bro. He's a yes man for Trump, right? And on debate stage, he was folded. Like, he doesn't have guts. He doesn't. I know deep down he doesn't think Trump is that bright. He knows that he can do a better job, but he's playing the political game.
Yeah, he's playing the political game.
He's not
okay,
a change maker.
This is the difficulty about Vivek, right, versus Trump. Trump already had a name. Everyone in America already knew who Donald John Trump was,
your name.
right?
It's okay.
Vivek, what he's doing. Well, I'm just trying to explain, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying it's right, but what he's doing. He found a shortcut. Ride Donald Trump until next election, and then there's a possibility. That's what he's doing. He's just finding a shortcut.
Vivek is 39.
Very young.
What is he in the rush for? Relax, big guy. JD Vance is if by the way,
yeah,
a lot of things can happen. By the way, Trump could fire JD Vance. It's very possible.
By the time election?
No, like during the election. If Trump
fire VP?
Yeah, you can. Who said that?
Really?
Yes.
He didn't fire Pence, and Pence they got in a weird situation.
It was 14 days to go, buddy.
It was 14?
January 6th happened.
Yeah.
January 20th.
That's when it happened. No, there was something going on beforehand.
January 6th.
That's really when it was. Like,
that was when with the certified election.
Okay.
So yeah, VP is up to the president.
So you can literally just fire him, say, "Hey, I'm done with this guy. I'm moving on." I've never heard this before.
Yes, you can.
Why hasn't anyone done this before?
I'm sure it has happened before. I think it might have happened.
Changing your VP
but my
during
point
presidency?
Is also he's not 5'9" according to Google. He's a tall guy. Vivek is 6'1". Okay. Trump's height.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because Nimesh Patel, a comedian, joked about Vivek being 5'7", and I was like, that's not true. He's not 5'7".
Why did he say that?
I don't know. Something about.
Nimesh is Indian, right?
Yeah, Nimesh.
And he doesn't like Vivek?
He doesn't like Vivek. Nimesh is very progressive. Okay. Vivek is Republican.
Yeah.
See, I like everybody, bro. Yeah. Honestly, like I think if Trump would come on the podcast, we would like.
That's the actual reason because he's a yes man to Trump.
What's up?
That's the reason because he's a yes man
to
Trump?
No, he doesn't like Vivek because he's very he's.
No, you.
Oh, because
yeah.
Why do I not?
That's like the biggest thing.
The biggest thing is very yes man to Trump. I think he pretends to be somebody he's not. He's trying way too hard.
Okay.
He is a smart guy. He's a very smart guy. He knows how to play the political game. Very well versed in social media. Very well versed in, talking effectively to demographics of people, especially conservatives. He knows the conservatives. Yeah. He knows the Republican Party, and yeah.
But really, it's just.
I just like people that are genuine, bro. Just be yourself, huh?
Because he's not genuine. He's yes man to Trump.
Yes, I think he tries to be genuine, and he is a lot of times, but. Yeah, Vivek is.
But you wouldn't vote for him.
No.
This term, if it was Trump, and Joe Stein wasn't there, Vivek and Kamala.
No, I would write in somebody.
Out of the three, though.
I would write in somebody.
You would write in somebody?
Vivek,
Trump, or Harris?
Yeah, I'm not voting for either of them. No way.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So you're never going to vote for one of the candidates, then, huh?
I will. Like, if you had to ask me, bro, if you were to ask me who would have in 2008 if I could vote, I would vote for Obama, right? Between Obama and McCain, I would vote for.
No, but
it's happened.
Different though.
How is it different?
Because I guess so.
It's not different.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I will eventually vote for one of the primary
parties.
But
in 2012, would you vote for Obama too?
No. I would have because I saw what he did foreign policy wise. It's not good, bro. He killed innocent Pakistanis, bro. His drone strikes. Not intentionally. I mean, I don't know. Unintentionally, he did. That's what happened.
Yeah. Interesting, man. Okay.
I just like moral principle leaders, and I know it's very hard for a president
to be
morally that. But I think just because it's impossible doesn't mean it's possible.
Just because it's impossible doesn't mean it's not possible?
Just because it's impossible doesn't mean that it's not possible.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things, bro. They're in the toughest position there is to mankind, right? And you're not going to please everybody. Sorry, Ibrahim Ahmed.
No, you don't have to please me at everything, but you can't be killing innocent people. Yeah. You can't be doing that shit. You do
So
that.
that's your biggest thing.
You
Murder.
kill innocent people. Yes.
Murder's your biggest
Yes.
thing?
Unfortunately, the loss of innocent
Wow,
lives is
that's
actually
insane.
very important to me, and
Murder
that's why.
is your biggest
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, bro. Just don't murder somebody in office. How about that,
Wow.
huh? Mr. President, don't kill innocent people, or Madam President.
According
don't.
to the 10 Commandments, it's as equivalent as talking back to your parents.
Are you serious?
Thou shalt not talk back. Or what is it, Russell? Thou shalt not. When
What
you
are you
talk back to your
saying?
parents, one of the 10 Commandments, it's like you shouldn't talk bad about your parents. Or thou shalt value.
I agree with that. You shouldn't talk bad about your parents.
No, but what I'm saying is, oh my God, you guys are retarded. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Is that a laptop?
Quant.
Okay, with that, I think this
With
has
that,
been
okay.
we're going off the rails like Trump. We're
No,
weaving things in.
Yeah,
Whoa,
we're
this is too
weaving it
much.
back.
This is
I'm
way
bringing
too
it back
much.
home here. I'm bringing it back home here.
Anything else you
Make
want to
sure
say?
you vote in the election coming up.
Anything else you want to say?
Make sure you vote.
Also, one other thing Kamala messed up on is remember, bro. Hold on a second, bro. They asked her about grocery prices the last 2 months.
Honor thy father.
Okay, hold
there
on,
you
man.
go.
Let me finish my Kamala rant. Actually, I'm not. Let's save it for the next one.
Okay,
We're gonna keep
alright.
talking about
Okay,
this.
all right. Adios.